What is up?
Ben,
What's up, everybody?
what are you doing,
I
dude?
can't hear anything.
Spencer, Toph can't hear anything?
Ooh, now I can hear everything. What's up, guys?
Ooh. Ben, the first person to say anything on the show,
Yep.
did not realize it was the BenSW show.
Today we got BenSW here with us. It wasn't supposed to be.
DBZ,
It wasn't supposed to be a guest edition. Okay,
So
wait. I have a
unlucky.
concern.
tell me.
Now the noise in it's really loud,
Ooh.
and because we're all talking really quiet, it'll be fine. But if Ben
Screams.
yells anything,
As he's known to do.
I will literally lose my hearing for life.
Spencer, what are you going to do about that? Oh,
Spencer,
Make you guys
production
deal
master.
with this
Spencer
shit.
with the answers.
Let's go. So yeah, we weren't gonna have a guest on the show tonight, but we said, you know what, Ben, you're here, we're here. You know, it's a lovely
Ben, you love
evening.
being on shows.
Ben loves being on shows. Ben,
Those
a
are all
long
true
time,
statements.
you know,
Show guy.
show guy on the MILM channel. Why not?
Let's take a big step back
Mm.
and say welcome to you, the viewers, to the Scar and Toph Show Season 2, Episode 1.
2.
What he said.
Yep.
The Scar and Toph Show featuring Toph
Hi.
and Scar.
Yep.
Special guest with us tonight. The one, the only,
Mm-hmm.
the man whose face you see every time you type "not like this"
Ooh.
in the chat.
Ooh.
BenSW, welcome to our show.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're a long-time watcher, first-time caller.
You know, I'll be honest. I'll tell you a straight up honest
Yeah,
thing.
you don't have
watch
to
a
be-
single episode. of the
You don't
show.
have to be honest.
That's
a
fine.
single episode.
You don't have to be
You
honest.
had to watch the Mango episode.
No, I've not seen a single episode.
Oh,
in
well,
its
you're
entirety.
basically doing a disservice to only yourself.
I know.
So I honestly don't even feel bad about it. I feel like I have to apologize to you.
Sorry, Ben. We
You
should
know?
have done a better
You shouldn't
job.
be apologizing to me.
We should have done a better job making sure you watch these episodes.
because it only would have enriched your life.
Yeah.
Toph,
Okay.
I heard that you're not feeling well today.
There's something going around
It's true.
in the Twitch office.
It's true. I have a sore throat. This
You have a
morning.
sore
I was
throat?
out sick last week.
You were.
Yeah.
I think.
All of you stay away from me. I have not gotten sick from Genesis because I was hidden behind.
That was the crazy thing.
everything.
I dodged the Genesis plague, and I
Dodged
saw
it.
everyone got sick, and I was like, "Oh, sick!" I didn't get sick,
Mhm.
and I came to the Twitch office.
Yeah, I
and
saw your tweet. Nice.
yeah, I was really happy about
Nice
that
humble
because
brag.
I always get sick at nationals. Thank you,
Ben,
BenSW.
quick to call the humble brag.
Yes,
Very quick. Hair trigger.
But here we are.
Here we are.
It's a new week and a new thing going around.
Spencer, what's it going to take for me to get a preview screen? I have to get another monitor for this. I would have to get another monitor, right?
Yeah.
I wonder, it would be so sick if we could put one right here. Wouldn't that be filthy? The preview screen for us,
I would be sick.
right down there.
Maybe get like an
I'm gonna
iPad.
have to get a monitor.
I mean, hopefully in the future you have the studio, so
The people can hear you, right?
yeah, they can.
Did you hear the Mop Bob commentary highlights? He put in both instances of me and you talking to each other. One time the people could hear you, the other time the people could not.
Oh no, that was totally engineered, so you look like an idiot.
It was. I think that the commentary highlights did call attention to that fact. Good work, Spencer.
You're welcome.
Spencer did on purpose. You know that.
He definitely did it on
Yeah.
purpose. He set me up. He set the trap. Because you could tell that he just strung me along.
What
right? He
it
kept
was? I
saying
think it was
things.
like it was Mango Nintendo,
Yeah.
and
The first one was just in a break, I think.
so one of them you could actually hear Spencer.
Yeah, the Mango Nintendo, the one in top 8.
Okay, and he said what?
Just something like, follow the stream or whatever.
Okay.
And I was just repeating every word that he said.
Well,
'cause
there
I
were
didn't
moments
know.
in the match where we were commentating, and Spencer was just commentating with us.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh.
Actually, if you listen to some of top 8 of Genesis, I believe I accidentally moved my slider up, and you could hear me very so faintly in the background.
Yeah, I heard
But no
that.
one. Well, no, actually on the stream, but no one's actually picked up on it.
I
until
heard
now.
that happened. I knew that I was hearing things from you when usually you'd be silent, but I didn't think anything of it. I just figured whatever.
Different mixer,
Different mixer.
higher stakes. The game was changed.
Please don't die in us, Toph.
The game done changed.
The stream couldn't.
Toph, I
do that.
respect and admire
Mm.
your conviction
Mm.
and your strength of character to show up here in the office despite your illness to bring quality Super Smash Bros. Melee related conversation to the good people watching our show. We didn't have an agenda for today. My wife was going to come on.
Yeah.
So happy she's not here.
She in the chat? She's sometimes in the chat.
She's sometimes in the
Actually,
chat.
she is often in the chat.
She never watches the VOD, so
Wow.
pretty
Okay.
confident that I'm good.
I'm gonna
She
message
wanted to
her
come
right
here.
now.
Thank you, Ben. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, you're just.
She wanted to come here.
The worst person. She wanted to interview us. I don't know what this means.
Oh,
What did she want to
She
ask?
didn't say. Oh, don't ask. I was going to
She
ask
was going to
you, man.
ask the people on Twitter
Yeah.
what she should ask me and what she should ask Toph,
Okay.
because she has this feeling. Didn't say Sophie. I was pretty happy. You never know with Ben.
You're right.
You never know.
Right.
Because she has this thought that like the people want to know the Scar and Toph behind
The Scar and Toph.
Toph and Scar.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we reference the two of us outside of the show, it should be Toph and Scar.
And then the name of the
And
I
then
like
it's the
that.
Scar and Toph show.
I like that.
In the name of equality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that really what it is?
I mean, I think it's the
Yeah.
best we can do.
Yeah.
For
Seems
branding
like it.
reasons.
Oh,
If
no,
it
no,
weren't
I-
for
no,
branding
no, no, no,
reasons,
I was-
if
I
it
was-
weren't for branding
I was
reasons,
making
we
fun-
would keep our show
No,
idea
no,
because
I-
it was
I
genius.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I was making fun of your use of the word equality.
Anyway, Sophie is not here, so we changed the agenda to what it really always should be, which is a dialogue between us and the viewers. We don't have a preview screen, so I don't really want to pull up chat, so I was thinking I would do the Ask FM thing. Do you
Yeah.
have your Ask FM?
I do. I've been getting bombarded with questions all day.
So I want to go through the Ask FM because the wonderful Super Smash Bros. Melee community took their time to type things, which we were expected to reply to.
Yep.
I also want to talk about Genesis.
I would also like to talk about Genesis.
Was
That'd be
Genesis
great.
the fucking best tournament in a minute?
Can I also just say something real quick? Can
You can
guys
say
all,
whatever you want,
Can you
Toph.
guys all go to twitter.com/ScarTophShow
I'm going to do that.
and retweet the sick tweet telling the world that we're live so that people know we're live? You know what I'm saying? By the way, is it just me or did we pretty much start on time today?
Did start on time.
We started on time today.
No, no way. It's not possible.
We got hit by a curveball. I mean, we started like
5 minutes late, but it's all
late.
good.
I'm gonna say 5 minutes late. It's kind of on time.
Spencer, you are next level. And Spencer did it with no help from anyone. I didn't help him in any way.
And he was hit by a
actually asked-
curveball, which was that
Yeah.
we're hit by the studio manager. Hey, we can't use the glorious studio today.
Mm-hmm.
And yet here we are. Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you, Toph, for reminding us all to tweet.
Yeah.
And I wanna send my deepest, most sincere thanks to everyone over Genesis Weekend for really getting on social media and helping us reach our goal of 100,000 viewers. I think, Spencer,
that.
correct me if I'm wrong, 117,000
Oh,
viewers
wow.
for top 8?
We peaked at 117, I believe.
Awesome.
Close to 120, but
Good
not
shit,
quite.
Scar. Knew the number down to the 1,000.
Good work.
Pretty sick
That's actually
by me,
really important.
but much more sick
Mm-hmm.
by everyone else. I did take to Twitter before top 8, and I tweeted that I hope that we could all make it our goal to get to 100,000, and I saw nothing but support
Yep.
and
Enthusiasm.
community unity.
Unity.
We work together to accomplish a goal. That's what communities do.
Yep.
I think that Super Smash Bros. And I remember I came in, and I remember the first person I talked to, I think, about Genesis was Mike Ross. And he was just like, man, you guys, you filled that stadium? You filled that venue? I was like, dude,
That venue was amazing.
that
Great.
venue was phenomenal.
That,
Phenomenal.
I think that venue was a better experience for the viewers than the venue that Evo had this last year.
I kind of agree. But I never want to challenge Evo. We love you guys, Evo.
Obviously, I'm just saying that like
We want to go back. So here's the thing about Evo. They had one hall with no commentary and one hall with commentary, which I thought was awesome. So I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if that should be the next level.
I mean, clearly we didn't compete on the number of seats,
Clearly.
and it's difficult, almost impossible for Evo to do this based on their location.
Yeah.
But like that stadium made the crowd echo in a way that the venues that Evo can get in Vegas
They
cannot.
won't. Yeah, they won't have the same energy right in the room.
Yeah, and
Yeah. It felt like Genesis.
Oh man. So yeah,
know what I'm saying?
the venue, we filled the theater. The next thing that I talked to Mike about was I think he asked, like, you guys got more than 100,000 viewers. He looked at me. He was like, dude, you guys are unstoppable. Smash is unstoppable. And I think it's true when I think about Street Fighter grassroots tournaments. I don't know if they can get those numbers. Spencer,
Not like that.
Tell me, who else is hitting 100K?
Street Fighter.
For what event?
Uh,
Don't say Capcom Cup. That's not what I'm talking about right now. CEO?
I believe most of the premier tournaments actually hit pretty high. They hit around like 70, 80,000.
No. That's not my question, Spencer.
You don't need to scream. He's right here.
I'm right here.
We're all mic'd up.
I am.
My question to you,
Yeah, I remember the question. I heard it loud.
and I'm only asking the question not because it comes from me, but because it came from a representative of the Street Fighter community, Mike
Ross.
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 He claimed that nobody outside of the big esports, no fighting game is doing 100,000.
Probably not.
Thank you all. I think this community is super duper special. We're sick.
Yeah.
What cereal are you eating, by the way?
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
One of the Ask FM is definitely going to be what's your favorite cereal.
Yeah, that's a mainstay. That is a staple of Ask FM's stream chats.
Big thing that I thought about for Genesis, I actually felt kind of weird that it felt like the whole amphitheater was cheering for Mango. I thought it was weird. It's kind of messed up. It never feels like it's everyone, right? It's like Mango has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
California.
That has to be it, right? That has to be it. But does NorCal really see it that way? I feel like if it's
man.
SoCal,
You know what?
if it's SoCal, right? But NorCal,
No, I don't even think that's it, dude. I don't know, man. Do you remember the 2010, 2011 days? I don't know, man. Mango's been slumping lately. I remember I went to a Canadian tournament in 2012 called Impulse.
I remember Impulse.
Impulse it was pretty small, but it had 4 of the gods. It had Mango, Mewtwo
Apparently nobody talks about Impulse.
PPH Bucks, and Mango should have lost every single set at Impulse.
Wow.
He should have lost H-Bucks, he should have lost Mewtwo King, he should have lost PP twice. But he somehow eked his way through and won the tournament. And I just remember at the start of top 8 or whatever, the Canadian crowd, you know, the 4 top players, they're all American. They didn't really have any allegiances.
Right.
But by the end of top 8, the Canadians had gone from just not really caring about who won to just everybody going nuts for Mango.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Because of the story.
Because of the story, yeah, and also just because of the gameplay. You know, like, well, you know what I'm talking about.
I kind of feel like they're one and the same, right? Because Melee is a very expressive game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotion, and you can feel the struggle, you can feel the highs, you can feel the lows. So when I say the story, I mean, like, sometimes it's like,
yeah,
you just want that. It's just the emotion of watching it. I want this one character to win, or I want this one fellow or lady to prevail.
Mm-hmm. So, exactly. So, I don't know. I feel like, I saw some people on the internet after the tournament. I was reading the commentary, highs and lows.
Yeah.
And people were criticizing Brandon and Phil for biased commentary towards Mango.
Mm-hmm.
But, from my perspective, I got into Smash because of Brandon and Phil and how their commentary made me feel like I was in the venue watching the tournament with the people there live. And that sort of just sense of presence to it really compels you, right, as a viewer. So I don't know, I almost feel like it's like one of the commentators' jobs is to make the viewer at home feel like they're there. And if you want to feel like you're there, I think the commentary almost should be biased.
It has to be. You have to have an element of it. You have to have an element of the feeling in the room. And they were honest about, I think one of the things that they said that, like, it just hits the nail on the head is that, and this is kind of messed up when I think about it, we've had 3 Genesises. 3 times Armada won the winner's bracket. Are you messing with my levels? I hate when Gimmer does that. I knew you were going to do it.
I'm messing because you're clipping.
Well, I just raised my voice a tiny bit.
Yeah, well, you're clipping.
Yeah, that is how clipping works.
3 times Armada wins the winner's bracket.
Yep.
3 times Mango comes up through the loser's bracket. I feel like it had to happen. We all wanted it to happen, and Brandon and Phil captured that. But I think that it's actually fucked up that Genesis 1 was in 2009, right?
Yeah.
Genesis 2, I believe, either 2010 or 2011.
2011, I believe.
And what's the math? It was
5 years.
5 years later, we've got the same two guys.
It's nuts. That's
And even their personalities haven't changed, right?
No.
Like the personality of Armada, the guy beating people's ass in winner's bracket.
Yeah.
who's only looks like he has any vulnerability versus Mango.
Yeah. That is how it looks.
What about that Mango Hungry Box set? I could not watch it again. I don't want to watch it.
I rewatched it.
Oh my god.
Do the people know about Waba?
Is he around?
I would hope not.
Tell the people.
I sit across
Tell him about John
John Waba. I sit across
John Waba.
Waba.
Clipping.
Our native our
Resident
our in-house Jigglypuff main.
in-house.
Our in-house Jigglypuff main.
Our gateway to the Jigglypuff hive mind. That is the 4 players
Yeah.
who still care about that character.
Right.
And John Waba.
That's and John Waba. And I got back from Genesis, and he's just like, the injustice. What did you think of that set, Toph? What
Tell
did you
him,
think
Toph.
of? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
What
What
are you
injustice?
even-
He's like, everyone knows Hungrybox SD'd on the last stock of Game 1 when he should have won. So that should have been Armada HBox Grand Finals. I was
And
like,
you
John,
said-
I said, John, I can't deal with this right now, dude. I cannot deal with this right now. Everything played out as it was willed by the heavens above to play out.
It's actually so true.
He pulled the same thing on me, but I knew it was coming.
Uh-huh.
So he said, "Can you believe the injustice?" And I said, "Oh, you mean that like HBox didn't lose 3-0? That
Right.
injustice?"
Right.
Ooh. Although that's just a burn from
To
a
Waba.
Mango fan.
To Waba.
To Waba.
To Waba.
Yeah,
to
no,
Waba.
no,
That was meant to hurt Waba.
It's not a...
not to the Hungry Box fans at home.
Or to Hungrybox. Yeah, that is strictly meant for John Waba.
Because I knew he was going to say
You
the
knew it,
same
yes.
exact thing to me, and I knew that he was going to say it with the same exact smirk that he said it to you with.
Yep.
I knew that he would just get giddy at looking at my facial expression change,
And just be like,
being
oh my
unexpected.
God, this guy.
But I knew I was expecting.
You had the read.
Yeah.
Just like my Peach had the read on your Fox several
know what?
times in the past hour.
I don't remember that happening.
I hit him with the Armada, dude. I just full jump up aired.
I remember that.
He jumped right into it.
I remember that.
I don't remember that happening.
I also
you want to go?
I also chain grabbed him on FD.
Oh.
Ben was like, "Are you serious? Does it come to this?"
I thought we were friends.
I hit him.
No.
He DI'd behind me, and I hit him with the turnaround jump cancel grab. So I felt pretty good.
That's good.
I felt pretty good.
I thought we were
How many
friends,
times
Bob.
did you do that?
At least 6, and then he paused the game and
That is
yelled
sick.
at me. So
That is sick.
yeah, he was getting some damage. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
You also, I imagine it has to have been 3 to 5 minutes after John Waba spoke to you. Took to Slack,
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Took the
the
slack.
channel of communication between the two of us, and we commiserated once more about how these floaty mains have no respect for the fact that we have been giving them SDs, games, sets, and tournaments for years. How are you going to talk in 2016 about the injustice that
Yeah.
Hungrybox suicided? That's the first time that he's done it
Ever.
ever. It's not injustice. We were due.
Right. I feel the same
Come
way.
on.
I feel the same way. There was the MLG. I think I linked you the MLG Armada set. The pools one.
Talking about the 4B?
Yeah, Mango literally up threw up his Armada. Armada smashes the upper, and then Mango side Bs and kills himself at 10%. And that's the set.
I remember Sophie was watching. Sophie's watched she's watched a little bit, right? But she's not a veteran viewer.
Right.
She was like, "Wait, what? What just happened? Did he do that on purpose? That didn't seem good." And I was like, "That was not good. He did not do that on purpose, and he lost the set." And she was like, "Man, that sucks." And I was like,
Yeah, that sucks.
"You know what I mean? It's like the child's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
innocence of a baby
Wait,
just
why do
pointing
we?
out the
It's
truth."
like what's the point of war? It's like why do we?
It's like,
is
yeah.
that- how's that work out?
I mean, I think you're right in this case.
I think you're right.
I
yeah.
see nothing wrong with anything you've said.
I remember my one Sophie-ism that I remember of her watching Melee was at Northwest Manifest, and she was watching. I think it was S2J versus West Balls, or there was a Falcon on the screen, and I remember she was just watching, and she said, "Man, those lasers look really rough." I was like, "Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's correct. Those are good."
That's my girl.
Yep.
Good
So
stuff.
good observations all around from
Good
Sophie.
Stuff. Good stuff, Sophie.
Should we take to Ask FM?
I think we should. Do we have anything else to talk about for Genesis?
You guys could play some. I
Do
could
you know
answer-
how the stars
I could answer
work
some
with 20XX?
Yeah, it's per game. Oh, I see.
So, if I think that would actually be really fun because it would be fun for Ben.
Right.
I have to go after this.
Ben
Okay.
has to go anyway.
Yep.
If you want to take some time
I could take some questions.
answering Ask a Fan
And I
questions,
can watch the Fox Beach game.
I will do my best not to distract from your wonderful answers. Spencer,
likewise.
please switch the focus of the
Why
camera.
have you guys only been playing on Stadium?
Take a guess, please.
Is he picking Stadium?
Really
Why?
sharp guess.
Why would you do that? Wait,
I mean,
really?
he thinks this is the best stage for Fox.
It is. No, it is. But then if you lose, you just have even. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have even fewer like Johns or whatever. All right. Well, Ben, he's something else. All right. I'm gonna go on Ask FM. I've been receiving questions over the course of the day. Spencer, am I in the camera? Can they see me? It's cool. All right.
Unlucky.
I don't know what just happened, but unlucky. That's what I heard. Questions and alerts. You have 95 new questions. I really like the new Ask FM. You seen the entire
they redesigned everything.
huge
The new
redesign
interface
revamp.
is very pretty.
Yeah.
But
it
is it
used
as
to look like
functional?
utter shit. I think it's about the same. It's just a lot prettier.
All right. So spanning from, I'm going all the way back to the ones from today. I want to start from there. You know, I feel like first come first serve is the way to do this.
Yeah. In the interest of fairness. Oh, come on! I
In the
shielded.
interest of fairness. How did you get into competitive Melee? I think me and Scar have the same story here. We pretty much both started in college. I started in college. I tried picking up Brawl, actually, competitive. I went to a Brawl tournament.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said to myself...
Brawl is not a Toph game.
Well, that's what I found out. So I went... it was like early 2008. Brawl had been announced, and I had heard that there was like a Smash group on campus, but I was like, you know what, it's too late for me. I missed the boat with Melee.
Missed it.
Game's been out for way too long. Brawl's about to come out. I'm going to pick
Rip.
up Brawl when it comes out. I went to a Brawl tournament right around release, and I beat Vish's ass. I met this suave Indian man from the University of Washington named Vish, Raj Kumar, who played Brawl Captain Falcon. I picked Toon Link, beat his ass in tournament at my first ever Anything Smash tournament. I made it to like top 4. Thank you.
That's sick.
But there was a Melee setup in the corner where the veteran Melee players on campus were playing, and I was like, wow, that looks really fun. And I came up to their fests, and next thing you knew, I was a Melee player. So just goes to show it's never too late to pick this game up, which I think Genesis also showed us, right? All right. I got some pretty good-looking gameplay questions. Oh, I got some programmer questions. Hey Ben, you can help with this one.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Emacs or Vim?
I use Emacs.
Do you? That is so BenSW.
Between the two, I use Emacs.
But you use...
I use Sublime.
Okay, I use Sublime too. But between the two, I use Vim. So there you go.
Well, Vim's not free, so you can. I don't know.
Isn't it always pretty much installed on...
No, it's not free software.
Okay.
Oh, that was terrible up here. I want a rematch.
Have you watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2012? You should. I have. Excellent anime.
What's it called? JoJo's Adventure?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A staple of old school like battle action manga.
There was a moment when I lived in Japan that
Yeah.
I considered, because of winning, I won like 2 or 3 out of a crane game JoJo Bizarre Adventure statues.
Oh, nice.
I went to Mandarake, which is like a resale shop in Japan,
I
and I sold
know
it for more than I spent on winning those
Oh,
crane
nice.
games.
And you were thinking of doing that as a...
Yeah, I was
Because there are Japanese people that do that as a living. Yep. Absolutely. By the way, Ben, I'm watching this match. Can the viewers see what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
You are way better at hitting the side B ledge sweet spot on Pokemon Stadium than I am. I cannot figure that height out for the life of me. Okay, see, that's what it usually looks like when I do it. But you got it like 5 times in a row. Why do you think Mango went all Fox during top 8 of Genesis 3? You know what? I really think that it's less like with the other top players. It's like pretty much for strategic reasons. They'll go this character in this matchup or on this stage. I think with Mango, it's more how he feels, which one's playing better, what have you. I know that was why he went all Fox during EVO 2013 top 8. So Fox and Falco handle differently, man, and sometimes one of them is just playing better than the other. Why were there so many SDs in Genesis top 8? Because the gods willed it.
Yeah, plot armor.
Plot armor. Absolutely plot armor. Shoutouts to Leffen.
And whoever said it in his chat
Yeah.
before he stole it.
Did he steal it?
It's just my guess.
Speculation. Okay.
Unluck.
What do you use to jump? What do you use for aerials? Do you think there's a distinct advantage to one or the other? I use Y for both. I've never touched the X button in my life, but I think outside of using,
Are you serious? Is that a joke?
outside of using up to jump, I think it's pretty.
Okay, Bobby. For my last stock, just you cannot hit down on your C stick.
All right, I'm down.
Okay.
That's actually really good.
I'm kind of interested in this now. Fuck. Do you think Mango can come back in 2016 and take rank 1 again? Bobby, what do you think?
I think it'll be really hard. It's possible.
Second doesn't feel terribly rough.
Second feels very possible.
Second
yeah.
feels extremely doable. One.
What do you think
feels
Leffen would have done at this Genesis if he were able to make it?
He won the last time he was in the U.S. He won HGC Throwdown. He like 6-0'd H-Box, I think. But he got messed up at DreamHack. I don't know. He could have gotten anywhere between second and like 4th or 5th.
Oh,
What do I think would have happened?
So good.
He would have been seeded 3rd. He would have had to fight. I forget how the bracket played out already.
Okay. Good games.
Did you get JV3?
One more.
One more for the fans. No down smash?
No down smash.
Who's the 6th seed?
I want to see if I can do it.
Leffen would have played PP. I think he would have probably won. And then he would have had to play H-Box. I think Leffen could have done really well, actually.
Because of his seed?
His seed gives him matchups that I think he's historically been good at. And I don't know. He won the last time he was in the U.S. pretty handily, so. Best parody Twitter account. I think MIOM Scab.
Scab's super.
Scab
is next level.
Scab is absolutely next level.
He's been a little inactive though recently.
Well, Genius takes time to.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever.
It's got to
Isn't
percolate.
it you, Toph?
Isn't it me?
Yeah,
No.
runs that account.
It's not me.
Are you just saying that?
No. But Duck's Ego is Duck. Another hilarious Twitter account, by the way.
I have to figure out how to grab the ledge. What do the good peaches do?
How to grab the ledge?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh,
'Cause she
they
has so many
float and then
options,
fast
right?
fall. Yeah, you float and fast fall. Yeah, well,
Kind of like
close.
that.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like Fox is due for a down smash.
He definitely is, but I'm not allowed.
Yeah. What's up with all the sudden Luigi mains from Connor? Is this Connor the kid? What is up with all the sudden Luigi mains? I don't know. I feel like they've been around. I feel like they're the same people. I don't know, Bobby. Are there new Luigi mains coming up?
No.
No, right?
There are no new Luigi memes.
I'm gonna say I do not
They're just
understand
doing
the
well.
question. They're just doing well. And you know what?
Lose the stock.
I messed up.
Lose the stock.
No, you didn't get hit by it. If you get hit by it, I'll lose a stock.
Get hit by what?
Down smash. She's telling me not only can I down smash, but if I do it instinctively, which is like what my peach is built on, that I literally have to lose a stock. Come on, dog.
So unlucky.
Any
Nah,
tips on
dog.
starting a high school Smash tournament with no existing Smash scene or gaming club? Ooh. No existing Smash scene or gaming club.
Well, here's the problem that I've noticed with those anything like that is like the person who wants to start, you're just going to be so much better. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like this beautiful question asker. They're going to be like wave dashing and stuff. They're going to be watching, and then like their homie's going to come over. Oh yeah, Smash Bros. Let's play. And then they're going to like pick Yoshi and just roll around in the egg, and they're going to be like, this game is dumb.
Right.
That's my opinion on the hard part of like creating a scene.
I think you gotta start. I don't think you start with a tournament, right? If you're gonna like start.
I don't think so either. I think that the rankings are a really good way to start because then you find the competitive people because that's who you really want to play with anyway, right?
Yeah, I think
You're
you
gonna play
start
with the people who, in the end, have something to prove.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think if it's like, oh, I want to do a tournament, but we don't have a club. I think it's start a club first. I would say get a group of friends together and see what you can do there.
That was so dumb. They
That
just
might-
went straight at me.
Well, I was
I'm
predicting.
trying to find some weird questions or some like questions I can dig into.
Yeah, you got to dig into something.
All right. What is the correct mindset when playing Fox in any matchup as a beginner? Is it to try to go for the best combo?
That's actually, I would love to know the answer to that. Like, the difference between, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, should I be trying to play perfectly or should I try to play at the level that I know I can play?
right. Yeah, is it good
I
to
forgot. All right, I'll lose stock. I'll lose stock.
is it good to
You
try
down
to
smash 3 times. I'm just saying.
Ask FM still does this thing where if you hover down too long and you get a new question or something,
You can grab
it
it.
pops you back up at the top. It's really annoying. Is it to try to go over the best combos at the given
All right.
percentage, repeat until KO? For example, Fox v Fox, grab up smash at 0%, combo until they're at 40, then try to narrow. Well, like, I don't know, because it's vastly different if you're playing in friendlies versus in tournament. If you're playing in tournament, you absolutely need to go with what you know. And, like, sometimes, you know, you got to factor in things like, will my opponent DI this? Do I have any propensity to drop this? Like, against Peach, you know, maybe you want to wave shine them across the stage, up tilt, aerial them. But
So I won.
sometimes
Yeah,
you
you
can get
definitely
more
won't.
mental damage by just doing drill shine up smash than running away and lasering them. And,
Do you have anything you want to say to the? Sorry to cut Toph off.
no.
Toph, just because Ben has to leave.
Yeah. Do you have any
I'm very
input?
interested in your answer.
What, to...
Oh,
Like
yeah.
White Fox is a beginner.
So, for me, when I first started playing Fox, Bobby told me the thing that I focused on before that I played Falco. And the thing that I focused on when I first started playing Melee and when I first started playing Falco was short hop, laser, and then doing very simple pillar combos. So the first tournament, when I decided I wanted to start playing Fox, I asked Bobby, you know, what should I do? And he said, focus on well-spaced short hop nairs across the stage. And if you can connect a shine after that, that's great, but just, like, focus on that. And so the first tournaments that I went to, both as Falco and Fox, I focused on just, like, literally just trying to do one thing and try to do one thing well. Not necessarily try to win, not necessarily try to do the
I like
perfect
that a
thing.
lot. Yeah.
Just getting my mechanics for tournament to a real place. And if you're starting out at Fox, there's no chance, literally zero chance that you could do the optimal thing.
Yeah.
And there's actually, you know, negative value to practicing that. Because, like,
Yeah, I
if you're
agree
trying to
with that.
practice that insane combo, you're not going to get the first part. So you're going to, like, spend time doing the wrong thing, like maybe not L-canceling your aerials. I don't know, the person who asked the question, how good they are at Melee. But, like, if you're a true beginner, you're, like, just focus on one thing. Like, and many of these characters have these one things, right? Like, many of them are just, like, short hop aerials and making sure you L-cancel and doing something afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think recovery could be really fun with Fox too. Like if I were to focus on one thing as a new player, for
Right,
me,
focus on
like,
your defense.
Some of the recovery that people do is so cool. I might just like sit and like by myself just jump off and like try and get cool angles.
Right.
And just try to, even as a noob, like be bad at everything but have good up Bs and good 4Bs. I might do that just because, like, for me, I always pick the thing that I think is cool. You know what I mean? I want to work on the thing that I think is cool.
Right, and you gravitate towards that.
I think it's so, like, I was watching Lucky last night versus Westballs. I don't know if you watch SSS, but Lucky got his ass beat. But he had some real nice up Bs. Some mangles.
Yeah,
Some Mewtwo King angles. Both.
you need both.
Ben, thank you so much
Yeah,
for spending
thanks.
time with us.
Thanks for having me on the show.
I'll catch you.
I'm not going to touch you. You're going to give me the plague.
That's why we do the pound.
That's why we do the pound, Ben.
Spencer, take his
That's why
headset
we-
away. You're muted. He wants everybody to enjoy the rest of the show. But then he got upset because he was muted, so he changed his tone really quickly. But I believe that his real sentiment was the first one expressed.
I think everyone would still hear him.
Did he beat you in any of the? Careful.
There's actually evidence.
Did he beat you in any of the? Oh no.
Well, yeah, technically he won the last game
Because you down smashed.
I saw him in the pit, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah. What else is Peach gonna do down there?
My whole brain turned off, and I just saw blood.
Yeah.
I had to go in the pit and spin.
Yeah. Spin it to win it.
Where's your Wii?
Your hoodie's right here. It's black. Let me just hand it to you with my hands with viruses on them. All right. See you, man.
Is it Ask FM time?
I think it is, man. Why were there so many SDs? I answered that one. It's in all. It's my only question I have in all caps, so my eyes gravitate towards it.
funny because
I delete
you
it.
definitely asked that exact same question, but it was just
Yeah.
it was perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I find questions? I don't understand this interface. Is it this
Go
one?
to. I think it's the bell.
Why does this one look special? What is your favorite romance movie? What is this?
That's not yours.
What's your favorite romance movie?
My favorite romance movie? Ooh. Okay. What is my favorite romance movie?
That is probably an Ask FM question. that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ask
but
him.
I like it now that we're looking.
I
Do you
know,
have
right?
one?
So, I really love Actually. if that is a romance movie, then I think Love Actually is at the top of my
I haven't
list.
seen that.
R.I.P.
Pineapple Express?
Wait, why is this happening to me?
That's not a romance movie.
R.I.P. Hans Gruber, Severus Snape, whatever his name is in Love Actually.
Rick.
R.I.P.
Alan
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman. Huge personal favorite of mine. Insanely talented actor.
Yeah, he's good.
We had a hell of a ride.
We did.
I'm gonna watch many more Alan Rickman movies over my life, but yeah, Love Actually. This is a good question. I got a couple of my. Why is Jigglypuff constantly put so low on the tier list despite only losing to one character? So I don't think Puff loses to only one character.
Right. First of all, right.
I don't think that's.
I don't
accurate.
think that's accurate either. I also don't think she necessarily gets put that low on the tier list because, like,
Yeah,
who's she
she's-
getting put under? Like,
She's like number 5 usually. It's like
Yeah.
Fox, Falco, Sheik, Marth, Puff, kind of like that.
yeah, and people say that she theoretically loses to all of those. I mean, I think it's pretty close. She has pretty close matchups with the top tier characters.
It sucks because Hungrybox is so good, but like if you're not at a sufficiently high level, you can't really see why he's good.
Yeah.
You honestly can't. He just looks like he does the same thing over and over.
right. It's
But he really doesn't.
Yeah.
He really doesn't. He makes some sick plays, some huge reads on some of the best players that there are. And like, okay, as a player, when I play against even average Puffs, I still get super frustrated. I think that she's a great character. Same with Peach. I think Peach is a great character.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think that Peach is like, top 5 character in the game. I think that Puff is better than her and everybody above.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's like, because a lot of people say that Marth is like literally the best character in the game.
Yeah.
Like, what's Marth doing nowadays? What's he up to?
Just hanging out.
You know what I mean? He's not in top 5, I'll tell you that.
Beating Armada's Peach. Then Armada's Peach wins the tournament.
I mean, he beat Armada's Peach in what? Like a crew battle.
Yeah.
Like a game.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty good, but... So, I definitely hear it there, but, you could argue that there's just no Marth specialist who's really taking the character that far. To me, I would honestly say that Puff is a better tournament character than Marth. I'm super happy saying that. In 2016.
Looking at the current.
But I think it's a good question, and, in the end, I think it's good that there's, like, tier discussions. I think that the game's, like, actually pretty balanced, so...
Right. Who isn't in Melee but would be top tier if they were?
God.
Yeah, I was going to say Jesus, probably. Nintendo characters?
Goku.
Goku has a really strong
Silver
case.
Surfer, apparently. I don't know anything about the Silver Surfer, but whenever people bring him up, they're like, oh my god, he's broken.
Silver Surfer?
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, he'd be top tier.
One Punch Man would be sick.
Sick.
Jab, dog.
Jab.
Please watch out for my
the
jab, my forward tilt,
The
my
jab
up
would
tilt,
do
my down tilt,
999%. Right. All of those would.
my grabs,
Right.
my back air.
Back air would be
I
good.
also don't move when you hit me, so...
Right. Good luck with
Ooh.
that. Ooh.
Pretty good character.
Mangle or Mewtwo King Angle? They're different things. Mangle,
Get
I think is commonly accepted as, well, first of all, Mewtwo King Angle, which is much older, is when you're like, you're yay, like this is the ledge, and you're over here, and you go, and you kind of ride the wall, so you sweet spot it. That's a Mewtwo King Angle. Mangle is when you're out here, and homeboy wants to hit you with the move, so you, and you just go past it. You just kind of dodge it, and then you kind of squirm down
That's
to the
the
ledge.
Mangle.
That's a Mangle.
I have a couple real quick ones that I can ask and answer.
Real quick ones to it.
You ready?
Yep.
Job history prior to Twitch, any super crappy jobs. 2 super crappy jobs. One at a company called Galanet, whose portal name was G Potato, and I worked in a game called Aka, which was not good. However, I did name all of the villains and all of the bird race people after notable Falcon mains, so that was a win.
That's a win.
I also
That's a
worked at
strong win.
Zynga, which sucked. If you have free time, I recommend that you go to YouTube. You look for the Melee on Me panel at EVO 2014.
Okay.
And you bookmark it to watch later. I think that it was a great panel. I talk about my time at Zynga. Number 2, will you ever make MIOM Top 100 again? Actually, I have several announcements to make for the year 2016.
Hit us with them.
Something in my life will probably change in 2017. It's a big thing.
Interesting.
It has to do with my family.
Yep.
And me no longer being a young man.
Right.
I've decided to do several things in light of this, and because Street Fighter V is coming out. Fuck Street Fighter V. I'm so sorry, but I've watched people play that game. It looks so boring. No Makoto. Ryu looks dumb. Dog, I'm done. I'm done. See me in Street Fighter 4, 2016. I'm back. I'm going to play Melee because I think that it's a really fun game. I think that it's better than any other game out there right now.
Yep. It's hot.
I don't want to play Counter-Strike. I don't want to play StarCraft. I don't want to play League. I don't want to play Dota. I want to play Melee.
Right.
So I'm back. 2016, Scar is back on top 100 for sure.
Okay.
The goal is to beat Gatsu.
Good goal.
By end of year 2016, Scar over Gatsu.
That's the goal.
I don't care how well or how poorly Gatsu does. I need to beat him.
Right.
All right.
Do you mean head-to-head, or do you just mean you want to be ranked?
I want to be ranked higher than him.
Okay.
If he beats me every time, I do not care.
As long as you're ranked higher than him.
But so long as he keeps losing to Sheik players that I can beat,
Right.
and so long as I outplace him at Big House,
Yep.
I think we're good.
Which you did.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go more into things like the thing you just said?
Oh, something else that I've decided to change. Very important. Big announcement.
I just noticed your hair looks different today.
It does look different.
Why don't you tell me about that?
Do you think my hair looks different, Spencer? Did you notice?
Dog, it's been different.
It's been different. Great answer. There's a reason for that. Do you want to tell? Should I tell him?
Do you want? How are we going into the full reasoning?
I don't know. I don't know if it's appropriate.
Is it
I
appropriate?
honestly don't know.
This is on you, man. I can't make that call for you.
Well, I already said because in 2017 things are going to be different. This is my last chance to live a little, to take some risks.
Right.
So I've decided something I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid
Yep.
and loved Final Fantasy.
Yep.
What
Yes.
I really wanted to do
Yeah.
was dye my hair gray.
Yeah.
I wanted to dye my hair gray since the first Final Fantasy game I ever saw. Since the primary character on the create your character in random Japanese games was white
Yeah.
for your hair.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh,
Oh.
gray hair.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not going to dye my hair, but I'm growing it out.
Yeah.
It is going full down to my neck. I'm pushing it all back. I'm going to be Kylo Ren for Halloween.
That's so sick. I'm so ready.
So
for this.
I got a haircut maybe 5 days ago.
Yep.
I said do not touch the top of it. Please clean up the sides, clean up the back.
Yep.
Don't touch the top.
Don't touch the top.
2016, back on the top 100, above Gatsu with long hair. That is a promise. And I have a couple other quick ones.
I really like
I have
that.
really quick ones.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
go
I
ahead.
wouldn't monopolize
No,
the
that was
time.
great. I was really glad you
Thank
went.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I prepped you.
Right.
Actually, I think I lost it because people already asked more, so it scrolled, like you said. Why does it scroll?
Yeah.
I don't want it to scroll like this.
It's unfortunate.
I can't find the questions, but they were really good. So, sorry.
Yeah, it takes you back up to the top.
I don't want to go to the top. I
Me
want to
neither.
answer the questions in the order in which they came in.
Yeah, that's
because
how
that's
I
the
feel.
most obvious way to do
But
it.
it's really hard to scroll all the way back down.
Are you guys going to have Mike Ross on the show again?
The future possibility.
I think so.
He's around. Looking for some. Oh, there it is. It took me to the top again. Wow. Phenomenal.
I have a pretty good one for both of us.
Yeah, good.
If we could choose 2 new mains outside of the top 8 on the tier list, who would you main and why?
Outside of the top 8. Top 8 are.
That's a tough question.
Fox, Falcon, Sheik, Mara, Falcon,
Mhm,
Puff,
mhm,
Peach,
mhm,
Pisces. Probably.
mhm, mhm.
I would pick Pikachu. I pick Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Pikachu is kind of like a poor man's fox. People have said that before.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
And I think that, I think if you can, I think I could figure out Pikachu.
I'm somewhere in between Roy,
Yep.
Mario,
Mario.
Ganon,
Ganon.
and the most likely of all, Samus. I think that I would
Samus.
play Samus.
Samus.
Because I think that she sucks, but the good players who play Samus make her look hella cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Daryl. I don't know why I said that. I actually really like the way you played Daryl. I'm so sorry. I just literally did not mean you. I meant actually just pull up. Literally just meant pull up. But I actually hate the way Hugo plays, but I like that he can win.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah, it's cool that someone with, like Hugo
Samus is
gives
not good.
Hugo gives the old timers hope.
I don't think the character's good. I gotta
Not
tell you
that
the
great.
truth, dude.
Not that great. What about Duck?
I broke my Petco controller because of Duck.
That's really funny.
Did you know that?
What do you mean because of Duck? I thought you played Duck a long time ago.
Oh, all right. As you all know, Ryan Ford embarrassed me in front of my fans at Genesis.
Oh.
Because the powers that be insisted that I am a captain of my own crew, which was stupid because clearly I'm a full level, if not 2, below everyone else in the entire crew battle. That said, Ryan Ford embarrassed me. Plup came in and beat his ass to basically tie the crew battle up.
Duck. Yeah.
What did I say?
Plup.
Duck
All of their
came
names
in,
sound really similar.
beat Ryan Ford's ass, and I was so excited because I felt like I was redeemed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you made
Didn't matter if I went in, right? If I brought Ryan Ford down to 1 stock, it wouldn't have been a difference.
Right.
Duck would have taken that stock. So, Duck effectively covered my ass. I got excited. I quacked.
Yep.
And I grabbed my backpack in a fit of excitement and threw it towards the ground, not knowing the contents of the backpack included my controller.
Oh.
You know that moment was caught on camera.
That's really funny.
I did not know that.
The moment where you throw your bag onto the stage?
My controller was in my
Definitely
bag. I did
on
not
camera.
know that
That's
my
really
controller
funny.
was in there. I probably would have done it anyway.
Is your laptop in there?
No.
Okay.
But if it was, I would have done it anyway.
Yeah.
I just knew that I needed to throw something at the ground because, God damn it, Duck.
Yep.
Thank you for being on my crew.
Thank you, Doug.
And thank you, Toph, for imploring me to pick him.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that moment. Mango put in a good word, too. I remember that. Okay. I like that.
Rewatch the top 8 hype video again.
Mhm.
You throwing your shit
Oh,
on the
I
ground.
actually do remember the top 8 hype video. I do remember that. That was actually so sick, by the way.
Yeah, that's you.
God, it was so good.
All of you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to Last Stock Legends for that trailer. They
Oh.
put in mad work in the back.
Gigantic shout-outs.
You guys don't even know.
You don't even know. I think this is a good one.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that one. The community's obsession with esports, quote unquote. Commentary is pulling Melee away from its roots and results in a stale and boring viewing experience. Agree or disagree, and why? I encourage all of you at home to look up Anders and Semler highlights on YouTube. I think there is a conflation that is misappropriated in which esports commentary has to be boring. But I think that if you legitimately go back and watch, say, sets from Genesis 1 where it wasn't Brandon and Phil on the mic, I think a lot of people back then watch. You know what? Go watch Mewtwo King Shiz, the legendary match Mewtwo King Shiz, which is like, it was cool because you felt like you were there in the moment, but there wasn't commentary. Like there wasn't commentary, right?
There wasn't actual. It was just 2 guys watching
and kind of yelling,
getting super hype about it.
Yeah. And like that's not sustainable because that would. I mean, it was cool, and that's cool to go back and watch, but it would get old. I think
it would get old too.
So
because not every tournament, not every match has those moments, right?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? So Brandon and Phil had to commentate what Nintendo versus Hungry Box.
Yeah.
What if like drunk Wes and T. Wesley Ruddle and Hazard were commentating that match?
Yeah, they'd probably just be booing and be like, "Yo, get this shit off the stage," you know?
Like nobody would want to watch it. That's
actually how commentary was for like a lot of pools matches back in the day. The commentators would just entirely talk about other stuff, and it was, I don't know, it doesn't really work out. It's not fun to watch either. It's only fun for the really, really hype sets, for top 8s, for money matches. That's the only time that it's really fun. And I think esports commentary can be fun for.
So I think that like the big point, and I totally agree with this, is that you don't need, if the definition of esports commentary is that it's not hype or that it's not a good viewing experience, then it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wrong, and I don't know anyone who would agree with the statement that like we want to trade a good viewing experience for professionalism or like some standard that like
tangible.
I will never. I don't care about anything but the viewing experience personally.
Right, exactly.
And I think like our top 8 commentary is different than our pools commentary.
Yeah.
Like we just pay attention to the match a little bit more, and like I think ultimately it's good. I think more people like it when we're more serious in top 8. Personally,
that's how it seems too. Yeah, we got. So like, I looked at the responses that I was getting on Twitter. A lot of people were like, "Oh man," they really appreciated being able to dig deep on what was going on in the matches and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I think like we've taken a lot of feedback. I think like we switched it up a little bit at Genesis. I think we had a lot of fun, which is really good. But I think like top 8, we were more serious for sure, and I think like that's kind of what we're gonna shoot for. I think Brandon and Phil are amazing, and they like, I don't know, they have like, they can just do stuff, and it's just, I don't know, super engaging and super sick.
Yeah.
And I think that should be a part of our top 8 kind of like commentary rotation. I think that Brandon and Phil, they're esports enough to me.
Yeah, I think they're pretty esports.
And then the only other thing that I want to say on that topic is that sometimes you read a bunch of stuff. Like, for example, I actually even fell into this trap where I got I got like 4 or 5. I saw 4 or 5 different things that were like, oh, bias. And, you know, I think with any kind of group on the internet, like, you can take a small number of people and assume that they're a representative group. I would doubt that, like, if you literally polled everybody who watched that, like, they would say, yeah, I want esports. I want esports commentary.
Yeah.
So, you know, I understand the question, and I thought it was a good question, clearly. But I just want to implore people when you know, when you say that the community thinks this or that, or the community should do this, or just in general, I would caution everybody to think about what they really mean when they say the community and anything after that. Because in general, you could say so many things about the community.
Yeah.
And, like, I would doubt that any of them are truly a representative, like, group, like, more than half
absolutely
of the whole community.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, but I think it's a good question. And, like, for me personally, I'll never sacrifice the viewing experience for esports.
Exactly. You know?
Unless I'm not doing something Smash. Like the E3 thing, I felt like I actually couldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Could you imagine doing E3 and then just, like, doing whatever you do? I feel like you have to, like...
Yeah, you totally got to do that.
Jigglypuff has such cool moves. Look at that neutral B.
Yeah.
Sucking the opponent in and taking their other B.
That's Kirby.
You know what I mean?
That's Kirby.
You have to do that
You
for
said
Nintendo.
Jigglypuff. Yeah, you know you do have to do that. What was I going to say? Oh, just related. I had a really good conversation for a little bit with Oscar Lovage, the legend, at Genesis, and we were talking about you know, commentating stuff, and you know, I think Lovage is one of the best people to ever do it.
I think so too. He always makes my top 5 easy.
So, and he said, well, I don't remember who. We kind of both arrived at this point together, but the point that we made was that, like, you know, in a certain sense, I think anyone can commentate a really hype match. Anyone can commentate a top 8 match.
Yeah. Because you just have to.
There's
exist,
so
right?
much that you just have to be there. Yeah. And there's so much going on that the players are giving you to talk about. But it's really hard to commentate pools and make it entertaining sometimes, especially like teams pools when there's just no synergy.
Ooh, teams pools.
Teams
the
pools,
true
dude.
graveyard shift.
I had to
Commentary.
commentate at Super Smash Con when I was kind of sick, as I am now, and I had to get up at 9 a.m. to commentate teams pools with, I don't remember who my co-caster was, and it was bad. After my shift, Gimmer just texted me. He was like, yo, get some sleep. I was like, yeah. Thanks, Gimmers.
Thanks, Gimmer.
Thanks, Gimmer. It's hard. It's really hard. I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't think anyone is particularly good at it. But the true test of a commentator is if you're able to take these boring, you know, quote-unquote matches with no real narrative, no real storyline, and not high-level gameplay, and spin it so that the viewers can have a good time watching.
Yeah.
Now the TOs these days are they've kind of done some cool things with Genesis. They seeded top players out, so they had exhibitions on Fridays. That was cool because it made the Friday stream a lot more fun to watch.
Yep.
But from a commentating perspective, that's the real test, I think. And you know, if you want to talk about esports versus non-esports, I think, you know, that's where non-esports commentary would really crumble because, like we talked about, you know, when you take a really boring match and people that aren't really that invested in talking about the match, they're just going to bullshit, right? And I think that's arguably less fun to watch. They're old VODs of like people that they would just kind of talk to the stream, and you're watching the VOD and you're like, well, I don't know what the stream chat's saying.
I never liked that.
And it's
personally,
like,
I never liked the 100% dedicated to like interacting with the stream chat while the content on the video is a tournament.
A tournament, yeah.
Yeah, and when like it's meant to be watched after the fact. Like when I think about live streams, when I think about Mango playing Counter-Strike, I mean, it's not. It's the product. If you think about it that way, it's not meant for the people watching the VOD. It's meant for live.
Right.
I mean, he does it every day. Why would you go back and watch the VOD? Just watch what he's doing right now.
Watch what he's doing right now. Yeah. But tournament footage is tournament footage. You know, that's
you go back like
part of our
I
history.
feel like I went back and I watched like Bizarro Flame for somebody at the Foundry because it was like a hype set or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
It's just like, what are these guys saying?
it's just like I literally need to mute it because it's just not relevant.
Or you
want
like
to
literally
begin.
need reach at. You know,
Reach
if-
out
if
would make
anything.
it fun.
You know, you need to know what the people are saying. So it is what it is. I had a pretty good question. Yo, Toph. Yo. Is Mango's second place at G3 a bit overhyped considering how often HBox has gotten second and gotten nowhere near the same amount of praise? So remember, there was a Tavo stat about this. Remember that in 2015, Mango had a winning record, I think, on every god except Armada?
2015? Mango?
Mango.
Huh.
Something like that.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Whether I think that was the Tavo stat. It was something where I was also like very surprised. Anyway, what
if
I'm
that's
getting
true,
at,
that's a big Tafo stat.
what I'm getting at is that HBox has been getting very consistent second and stuff recently, but like Mango was very solidly in that realm for like a good year and a half or longer. So I think that's why that's like part of the reason people are like, oh, like okay, cool, he's like kind of back or whatever. And he took a set. It played out. There was that he took a set. It played out similarly to how Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 played out, like you said. Played out similarly to Evo 2013, where he lost to, Axe or Wobbles, what have you, in winners, and then had to make a crazy run through losers. So I think it's less just, oh, he got second, he's second place again, and more just like looking at the overarching sort of perspective on it. You got a good one?
I think it's pretty good. This is about Falcon specifically.
Yeah.
But I opened it, but I don't have a really good answer.
Okay.
So it's, as a developing Captain Falcon main, how can I improve on my ability to combo, specifically Fox and Falco?
Wait, what did you do?
I'm trying to think about that. So like,
okay,
it depends on what you mean by
there's
developing.
two parts. There's two parts of combo too, right? There's low percent, which is very predicated on the tech chase.
Yeah.
And then there's higher percent, which is where you can start getting aerial juggles.
Yeah. But the truth is, I never learned really how to tech chase. That's like the honest truth. So
do you guess
what did I really
frequently?
do? Oh yeah.
Okay.
When I played lean, I did not guess, and whenever I try to play like really intelligently, I don't guess as much. I'm not great at noticing the patterns. In fact, I think The World Ends With You is kind of helping me with that, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Because like you have to focus on the mechanics of like the Neku screen.
Yeah.
But then like at the top, it's like, all right, wait a minute, that was a squiggly line. That one's number 2.
Yeah.
Just let me just keep that data in the back of my mind.
Right.
And I think I might just get better at that whole thing because of that game. That game is sick, by the way. If you have a Nintendo DS or a 3DS, you should get The World Ends With You. You can get it on Amazon for like $20. They will ship it to you. No shipping.
Yep.
Good return policy.
Especially if you get that Prime.
Yeah.
Are we doing the Amazon plug?
I do that Prime, dog.
Are we doing the
I'm
plug?
I'm a Prime believer.
Subsidiary.
Before pre-Amazon, I'm a Prime believer.
Okay,
I actually
right.
felt super good about bumping Amazon, but now I can't anymore.
Oh, because now it's like a little ingratiating.
Yeah.
Like.
Because a year ago, or whenever we got, I don't even
Yeah.
remember when we got acquired. Before then,
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, Amazon is sick."
Yeah. But now it's
Amazon
like
Prime, baby.
now people are just like, well, you work for Amazon, so of course you're gonna say that shit.
But I kind of don't. Anyway,
Yeah, you kinda-
Toph gave me 3 recommendations for DS or 3DS games. 999,
Mm-hmm.
9 doors, 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 whatever. I don't care.
Right.
And its sequel, Virtue's Last Reward.
Yep.
Pick up both of those games.
Oh man.
Do yourself a favor. Don't do me a favor.
Yep.
Don't do Toph a favor.
No.
Do yourself the favor. Get both of those games. Play Undertale first.
Yeah. Undertale first.
Then play both of those games. Then play The World Ends With You, because that has been my journey
Right.
through
That's the Bobby Scar
one-player
journey.
games.
That's the Bobby Scar one-player game experience.
One-player games over the past, 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
How did I learn? I actually literally don't remember, so I apologize for that. But one thing I will say is that I watched a lot of videos. So this applies to Street Fighter 2. People actually ask me, how did you get so good so fast at Street Fighter? Like, why do you know? Why are your punishes so good? Like, why are these things so good? And the truth was, it's because I relied on what everybody else had done up to that point, right? I watched so much Haitani, an amazing player, that when someone made a mistake, I saw how he punished, and I watched so many videos that there are themes. You just see, here's the way that he punishes. And so when I was in a situation where I had a free punish, I would just do what he did. And it's not that it's like particularly hard. The hard part is when you don't know what you have to do, and then your brain has to be divided. Your mental stack needs to be divided between, wait, what do I have to do? And then also, how do I do it, the execution. Yeah. But if you already know what you have to do at a given point, then all you have to worry about is the execution. And then once you get the execution down, it's just like your combos are just there, right? They're ready to go. So I think, especially in Melee, because Melee is not so much like Street Fighter, where once you get a hit, you still need to react to little things.
Yep.
It's very, very important that you really know what you're going for, and you kind of punish it with some sort of you have some way of knowing, all right, here's what I do first, here's like my next mix-up, here's like you need to know what the space of things you're going to do are, because if you're making them up, I don't know, I feel like you'll never really solidify it, and your punishes won't kind of come together.
Yeah.
So I would watch. I always watch. I always recommend watching your favorite players. Figure out what are the punishes that you think are sick, or the ones that like really fit your play style, and then you just have to grind them.
Because among the Falcons, right, there's like Wizrobe and his whole thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's like S2J and his whole
but
thing.
with Fox and Falco, you really need to use 20XX, dude. It is so hard to tech chase. It is so hard to tech chase if you just try to do it in a match.
Yeah.
It is honestly so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, because they did it before 20XX, right?
Who did? Them?
Like Wizzy and all them. Like you have to get a homie to come over.
Yeah.
And like ask them, hey, mix up, because Mucha King did this to me.
Oh yeah. Hey, can I practice tech chasing on you?
He's playing Sheik.
Yeah.
Play Falcon.
Yeah.
And
Did he pay you?
just no.
I love Mucha King, dude.
You literally have to.
You kind of have to. Yeah. You have to. You have to love Mucha King. You have to love Jason.
You have to.
Spencer, I got a question. Can the stream see the screen?
Not right now.
The character select screen. I just noticed something wild.
Are we on it?
Okay. You see that text where it says CPU level?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is that slanted upwards?
Yeah, it's definitely slanted upwards.
That's slanted upwards.
Well, but it could be the optical illusion, because the level gauge is like.
Yeah, it's going with the level gauge.
It definitely looks like it's going up.
It's going up because the L.
I never noticed
L's
that.
touching the thing, and the C is quite a ways away from the thing.
I never noticed that.
I've been staring at it for a good while now. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to call attention to.
Dude, that's nutty.
That's super nutty.
I literally never noticed that. But look, the one. Wait. Oh.
No, it's the same. That's crazy. Anyway.
All right, I'm just gonna start from the top because I can't do it from the bottom.
We're never gonna get to the bottom. There's so many.
What do you think the recent reveal that ESPN is getting involved with the Smash scene means for Melee going forward?
That's sick. My dad always jokes around with me because I'm a commentator. He's like, "Well, today
you guys will be on ESPN soon.
Today Evo, tomorrow ESPN." And then now I can call my dad and be like, "Well, Dad, maybe you're right." So
I'm really glad that the ESPN and esports joke is over.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I have to say on this topic.
Yeah,
I thought it was really funny the first day.
but
I'm super happy that it's over.
Yeah. Justin Wong was
Who's the ESPN of esports?
Yep.
It was Jay Wong.
Jay Wong.
All right. Well, good stuff, Jay Wong. But
Twitch Jay Wong.
That
Twitch
horse,
Jay Wong, not a.
That horse is disgusting.
Yeah, that horse is disgusting. It's a gross horse. Hasn't showered.
I don't know. I have no good answer. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Honestly, they'll probably just like help us with coverage. They'll help us with journalism. Hopefully, they'll create some video content because that's really what we need.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need more storylines. We need more player interviews. We need more content that we can use in streams. Spencer, would you agree with that? Actually, can you talk a little bit about that? What do you think is the next step for production? Because I think that's very much tied up with what ESPN can help us with.
First off, we need more manpower.
Yeah, that's for sure. How many people do you think you could use? Say you had infinity dollars. You straight up have more money. You have as much money as Mucha King thinks MVG has.
Yeah.
Well, I have to let me collect myself for a second.
Do you know how many times I heard that story, dude? Mucha King, if you're watching, I love you so much, but literally the story is always the same. It's like, hey,
Atriarch.
This guy,
Atriarch.
he has so much money. He has yachts. He has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Right.
So he's paying me a bunch of money just for Smash because he just wants to invest in Smash because he has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Right.
He doesn't know what to do with the amount of money that he has. Therefore, he's putting it in
paying.
Smash because he cares about the community.
Yeah.
Spencer, if you had that much money,
That
how many people could you like? What is your setup? What do you do?
So for Genesis, we had to run a super light crew.
You had Ashcon running around. That's always a bad sign.
You can't really hit on Ashcon after Genesis though. He put in work. He put in work.
All right, good stuff, Ashcon.
I'd hate on him for fun. I don't. I hope that nobody thinks
It's
Ashcon.
not, Scar,
Ashcon
Bobby,
has proven his worth.
I can tell you, it is not just you that hates Ashcon for fun.
It's only because of the burgers, dude. You know it's because of the burgers.
Oh my
And you know
God.
what? That was really bad.
Yeah, that was bad. In fact,
I know I've been talking about it for a year and a half, but that was really upsetting.
That was really upsetting. Yeah, he came back with.
He didn't even get the Danimals.
He got
CJ got the Danimals.
CJ got it.
CJ Skaduto.
But for this Genesis, because we were really tight, I was the one doing all the graphics. I was doing all the main switching, and then we also had 3 other operators.
I don't know what main switching is.
Yeah, I actually literally don't even know what an operator is.
I was the one pushing I was the one pushing all the buttons.
During all the buttons
during the actual event.
So
yeah, during the actual
you would have a person pushing the buttons for you.
I mean, I don't know. I personally like pushing the buttons.
Okay.
It was just me.
All
But
right.
I mean, like, it'd be nice to have.
You're telling me you wouldn't want to have your headset hooked up with the workers, and you would say, "Push the button."
I mean, that'd be like head producer. But sure,
There we go.
I can.
Do you know how much money you have in this imaginary scenario?
Yeah, in this scenario, you're balling.
You
out
have
of
more
control.
money than you know what to do with.
But even just for Genesis, like, I would have liked to have cameramen.
Yeah.
Which we couldn't have.
Yeah.
So for all of you people out there who are like, man, I wish we got crowd reactions.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted that. Yeah.
There was a reason why we couldn't have it.
There wasn't the staff.
Yes.
That sucks that you had to cut. You had to make cuts in the stream. I wonder what got the budget. Because the stream's so, you know what I mean. The stream's like.
It was union rules.
Union rules. That's crazy.
Hopefully next
I feel
year.
like I have to support unions. I don't really know anything about unions.
I don't know much about unions.
But like I feel like I have to be in favor of
But
it.
why? But okay. But why? Sure, I'm in favor of unions too. But why do union rules prevent Spencer from having a cameraman?
That's the part that sucks.
That seems so
Like
far removed.
I want
from the
union rules
concept-
to
it's
mess
like-
with like rich people who are throwing like real conventions. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Like
wait, what do I don't even know how those work. How do those work? Can you educate me?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
But you know that companies throw conventions all the time. They
Yeah.
do like fucking
And then the union rule would
like
be
Facebook get together and talk about Facebook
Dreamforce
stuff.
or whatever.
You know what I mean? You guys pay the
Yeah.
unions. But when Spencer just wants a cameraman,
So he has to pay the union an additional sum.
I don't think Spencer did, but the TOs did,
The TOs
which
have
means
to
they
pay them.
didn't have the money to set the stream up properly. So Spencer
They
had
have
to
to pay
work
them a
twice as
sum.
hard.
Why? I don't get it. Why?
Whenever you go to a state convention center,
Yeah.
we were at Genesis 3 was in San Jose Convention Center.
Right.
I think you need to comply with.
You
the
must comply with
regulations.
union rules, and you have to use union workers.
Oh, so you couldn't hire your own guy. You would have to use union workers.
Yep.
So here's my question.
Oh.
If we had a full production team, I mean, just for example, for Capcom Cup, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had like 9 people, just for one stream.
Mhm.
For
For
Genesis,
one stream.
for one stream. Genesis, we had 4 streams. It was basically us 4, some stream runners running around with like headless chickens, and we had some comms. Comms are fucking awesome, guys. If you are a TO, please have comms for your stream people. So useful. Communications.
What does that mean?
A communications unit. Wireless communications. So
Oh, you had a comm unit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, all right, cool.
That's sick.
It was amazing. Thank you, Dingus. Thank you, Ashcon.
Thanks,
you guys
Dingo.
actually made my life easier.
What did Dingus do?
Dingus and Ashcon would basically shepherd people up onto stage.
Ashcon was a comm.
Yes, Ashcon was a stream runner and also doing some other stuff.
I feel like that has to be really helpful. Yeah, you need your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're physically
Was
controlling
Dingus
the
a
stream.
comm? Dingus was a comm?
Dingus was on comms, yes.
Oh, wow. sick.
Dingus super duper stepping up.
Dingus starting
He
out,
was a lowly
starting
stream
literally
monster.
from, right, he literally started as the end user in the Twitch sort of stack here. And
Before you
and
know it, he's a comm.
good stuff. Was Upgate doing the same thing, or
No, I think Upco was just playing.
he was just playing right? Upgate's pretty good, though.
But I mean, like, we also took
makes
a
sense.
cue from the FGC. We also got player sheets.
Okay.
So that's how we knew all this information, where you were from, what
Yep.
players you're playing.
Yep.
Because, hey, not everyone knows, like,
Yeah,
who you
no,
are.
it's important.
It is.
Well, I think that's
So
the
nice.
information that I'd love to see more of. For top 8, I thought it was so sick that you had the head versus head. This player versus this player. That was really cool.
That was awesome.
I would love to see,
There
like
was
a quick video right, of the competitors before they play.
I think that was like an idea we had floating around. We wanted to do like at Capcom Cup, you know how they had the the information or like all that
Yes.
stuff. We wanted to
Though
do that.
that was really long.
We
Yeah.
wanted to do that, maybe a little shorter, but we just didn't have the time.
I really like the little like key things about these players.
Oh
right?
yeah, at the end. Yeah, that was kind of stuff that I wanted to do. Like,
Well, I don't know if it was
where
at the
they're
end.
from.
It was like when they came up, they had a card, right? And they had 3 little attributes that were.
Yeah, that was at the end of the entire loop. But yeah,
Because like, dude, we should think about what those would be. Do you remember?
Mm.
Like each player had like execution specialist,
Oh,
reads,
legend.
clutch.
I loved how
Daigo's was so.
Daigo literally had
godlike.
one that said legend.
Legend.
That
Legend.
That doesn't even
clutch,
mean anything. The
and something
rest of
else.
them are like, the rest of them, like describe your playstyle. Daigo's just says legend.
Legend. No, but
But it does tell you.
you know what I mean?
A
Like
lot.
he's fucking legendary.
He's a fucking
and he
legend.
is clutch. I feel like Mango would have clutch.
RL would have legend.
Legend.
Ryan Logwood.
Ryan R.
Ryan
Lockwood.
Logwood at Capcom Cup. Legend.
legend.
Mango would have been
Clutch.
Yeah, Mango would have been clutch, maybe like offensive, like super aggressive,
You just have the goat,
the GOAT. But then Armada is like,
the boat.
what would you even have for Armada? Consistency.
Integrity.
I don't think you would. Do you think his play is defined by that word? Seriously.
No, I just like that word. I like
It's-
what you said.
it's
Can you
really-
just say it? Can you just say it? Just say integrity.
I'm trying so hard to get in the right mindset, but
Right.
it's like I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
kinda
Armada
difficult.
would have consistency.
Amazing.
Brutal punishes.
Brutal.
Brutal punishes.
Punish.
Brutal punish.
Punish God.
Yeah. And
Peach.
I think he plays.
Peach player.
How do you say like he
Stitch-
plays?
Stitch
I think
face.
he plays his percent better than anyone else in the game does.
Oh, that's a really interesting concept.
Plays the percent.
It's a really interesting concept. What about Nintendo?
Nintendo is
Gonna get wrecked.
based off that set.
You know, it was so funny. I watched the commentary highlights because I didn't watch the analyst desk.
Yeah.
We can watch the analyst desk. You know what I mean? We were at the event.
Right.
And somebody asked, I think Tavikins asked Wobbles, like, okay, Nintendo has to play Mango. Sometimes Mango can make these calls on your movement, and he can really get in your face. And Ice Climbers have arguably the worst shield in Melee. What's
Coupled
your,
with their traction, right?
yeah? What's your strategy? You know, when Mango gets in like that. And Wobble said, the most common strategy is to panic
Right.
and to lose.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go.
I watched that like 4 times because he said it straight face, like literally. This is when I really think about it. My approach to this situation is I panic,
Yeah.
and I lose.
Right. Well,
I'm just like,
he,
all right
he
then.
definitely executed.
Alrighty
Bro-
then, yeah.
That's really funny. I like Nintendo a lot.
He followed the script.
Yeah, that's really funny. Your girl dies. You're left alone and helpless. You side B a bunch. Fox kicks you with his back air. You die. Repeat 3 more times.
I want to answer more Ask FM questions, but I'm actually thoroughly frustrated
by the scroll up
Yeah.
forever. This guy asked me the same question.
You
3 times.
you actually you talked to this point recently. Do you think low level players' biggest problem, if their biggest problem is Icy's Puff Peach, and they don't want to play anymore?
Oh, I saw a question kind of like that, and
'Cause you
consider
talked
unfun
about that
to play,
for-
they go on till. Okay, I hit up my
I think
boy.
it's a really good question.
Me and Laudandus. I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent.
Laudandus.
Laudandus. Now, I'm just going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this conversation we had before we went to bed on Saturday night. Maybe it was Friday night. I think it was Saturday night. And the crux of the conversation was, and this is going to be me at 90% serious mode. So take a little teeny grain of salt with the
I'm
next
gonna
couple
take just
things
a
I'm gonna say.
bit.
Little teeny bit of salt. Jungle Guy was right. We got to bring back the wobbling bed.
Yeah.
Here's why. When I sit down and I play a wobbling Ice Climbers, first of all, I kind of like the matchup. I don't mind Ice Climbers. And also, I've put enough hours into the game where I can execute. I know when I fail to execute, I get grabbed or whatever. Usually I can figure out what happened. I can go back. And I'm driven. I'm not just going to quit the game because I lost an Ice Climbers player, right? But when a new player, imagine if it's like your first or second tournament, you sit down, you can't really cancel that all that well, and you sit down, you get your ass beat by an Ice Climbers player because you couldn't L cancel. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm talking to more and more people at tournaments when I ask people, how did your tournament run go? I'm hearing more and more people say like, oh, I ran into Ice Climbers. I don't know. I feel like they're multiplying.
Yeah.
And I think wobbling is so absurdly powerful at a low level of play.
Ooh, it's so good.
It's so good, right? Because Nick Allen got third at the first Twitch tournament.
It's so good.
With he literally got third to.
He was played for like 4 weeks, right?
He played 4 weeks, and you've seen his schedule. These are not 4 intense.
Oh
practice
no,
heavy
it's definitely
weeks.
not.
No, these are like 4. He learned how to wobble in about an hour, and he was already like going even with Atriog. So. I don't know, man. I realized I just switch flipped, and I hit up Rob, and I said, Rob, you're
right, man.
I'm never questioning your decisions again, dude. We're gonna bring back the band. We're gonna do it. I don't know.
But you've heard the rule, right? The rule that makes sense.
What's the rule?
The rule to end all rules.
Hit me with it.
Okay, it's not fully defined, but the basic premise is that you can only wobble when you get to top 8. Because Ice Climbers need it at that level, but if you can't get there without it,
I would even extend it to like top 64. Here's why.
So it's the way that it really goes is locals is top 8, nationals is like top 64.
I can go with it. Yeah, because you know what the issue is. Like say MacD and Nintendo would have to play for 9th versus
no,
4th,
totally.
7th.
No, I totally agree with that. I think that it's like kind of when you get to a level.
The only thing for me with wobbling, because we play fast fallers, so Ice Climbers can zero to death us off of grabs without wobbling. They don't need it.
They don't.
But if
you have to do it, but it's hard.
It's hard. It is hard. But if you're an Ice Climbers player and you grab a Peach and wobbling is off, you can't really do that much. Yeah. So the real issue is like for floating matchups for them.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I really like the. It probably needs to be fleshed out a little more, but I really like the spirit of the letter, I
like the spirit of the letter too.
Spirit of the letter, dude. Hashtag it. Spirit of the letter.
Please take to Twitter right now.
Take to Twitter. Hashtag that.
Yeah, because I think that kind of it just feels like yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please wobble me if I make it to top 64.
Right.
I'll be okay with it.
Right.
But if I am just kind of like a little slow in my movement and my first round is against a player who just cannot play the game but can only wobble, and even getting to like third game, it's just like,
man.
Oh, even if I win the set,
yeah, man. I mean, that's you. Imagine if you're a new player.
You have to learn how
to play.
you're a new player.
Imagine you're a new player.
No, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. If it's even frustrating for me, someone who's played the game for
this kid Boogie lost. He did not make top 64 at Big House. If you think this hurts Icy's players, this kid Boogie, who is thought of as a top 100 player, lost outside of top 64 at Big House 5 to Fork. Canada Disc Kid Boogie. There's a Disc Kid Boogie in every region. So you know what I'm saying? Like this doesn't just this helps everybody. This is not just
yes. Wait, could they wobble at that tournament?
Yeah.
And so he lost to a wobbler?
He lost to a wobbler outside of top 64. It's like, what do you want me to tell you? We have the evidence that it's like...
I love that happens. I can't believe that I did not hear that. It's just like, yes. Oh, I can sleep. I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby tonight. I'm just going to think of this kid Boogie getting wobbled. He's like mashing his controller. This guy sucks. In Michigan. Alone in the corner setup. Oh my god.
That's really funny. So, anyway, going back to the question. Is that what was it? Is that like the major issue?
Yeah, it's just like, people are going on tilt like what do we think about it? For Peach and Puff, I don't know what you do.
Peach and Puff. Yeah,
you got to learn the matchup.
No, you got to learn the
matchup.
matchup. You got to learn the matchup. Yeah. No, that's a common thing. I don't know, getting down smashed by Peach cuz you nared at them when you shouldn't have or something. That's like someone
getting arrested.
Yeah. But that's part of the game. I mean, if you run into a Sheik or a Spacey that knows what they're doing and you're throwing out stuff willy-nilly, you're going to get messed up too. So, yeah, it depends on the type of person you are. I think, I think one of the barriers that newer players have to overcome in their journey to get better is learning how not to tilt.
Yes.
So,
one of the most important parts of any competitive game.
yeah.
The mental game.
The mental game. So, yeah, I think for certain people that probably is a very big issue, but they do need to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
All right. I think it's about time, by the way.
It does feel like
Do you
it's
have
kinda
your
creeping
controller?
up. I do. It's in my bag. I'm gonna get some water. Pull it out when I get back. See if you want to go through some more questions.
Yeah, yeah. If you didn't watch SSS, by the way, really good matches. I feel like it's probably on YouTube somewhere, but I really enjoyed watching SSS last night. Melee's so good right now, man. I'm gonna have to play Toph. I'm gonna play my Falcon, of course. All right, I'm gonna speed go through them. Melee reality show. What would it consist of? Melee reality show would actually be so good. I think it would be top players and some commentators because I want to be there. In a house with various challenges, some of which have to do with Melee. Most, I would say, have to do with like alliances. You know what I mean? Like just strategy, social strategy, and engineering.
This sounds like the next season of Smash Summit.
Yeah, basically what Smash Summit should have been. Bobby, I have a problem. I have not been convinced of the wonders of bubble tea yet. Okay, so the truth, I am not one of the Boba Masters. Someone, I'm so sorry I forget your name, but I don't forget your face. If I could draw it, it would be your face. Came up to me at Genesis 3 and said, "You are a Boba Master. Please tell me about the good Boba in this area." I said, "No, I am not one of the Boba Masters. The self-proclaimed Boba Masters are Toph and Mike Ross. If you go back and watch the VOD, you will see that. I never claimed to be the Boba Master. If I did, then I would have been lying, which I'm incapable of. Therefore, I never said it. So, I don't know. I'm sorry that you have this problem. I cannot help you." Ooh, Scar, did you ever read the donation messages that came with a Scar and Toph Show t-shirt on stream at Genesis? Ooh.
We'll do that in some future show.
Yeah, we're
gonna have to hit up the Genesis boys and
My
get
bad.
those
My bad.
get those donations out to
Yeah,
you guys.
direct all inquiries to Bobak on Twitter. Just ask him for your money back. It'll be cool. Can you get Dingus Master a job at Twitch? No. More likely, what is more likely, Nintendo making a better Smash game than Melee or them rebooting it? Dude, Melee HD, way more likely. Unspeakably more likely. I mean, the fact is that we've been developing the meta for years and years. Like, you can't get that from an out-of-the-box, new title with a new engine. When you look at the shield dropping that Mango's kind of bringing to the game, when you look at the shield dropping that other players have already incorporated, that's like something that's... I'm starting to try to shield drop. You think we're going to know about tech at that level for a new game? I mean, it's not going to happen. So I think it's...
It's like a new game thing.
I think the question is, what's more likely, Melee HD
or a new Smash game?
Or a new Smash game being better than Melee?
It would better than Melee. Okay, I mean, I'm saying this obviously as like a Melee veteran, but I mean, the only way that happens is if so you know how for example for Smash 4 they took Brawl and they built upon that.
Yeah.
I mean, if they took Melee and literally just added, so I mean, if they kind of did like a Nintendo sort of PM thing and they added some characters to Melee, buffed Pichu.
I don't know why, but I totally disagree. I'm positive that something would get messed up.
Something would get messed up.
And you know what the truth is? I just like the game that I like. That's the honest truth. So, there's a question within the question, which is what do you mean by better? Like, what does this question actually mean when you get down to it? I am never gonna like any Smash game more than I like Melee. Right. So, what are you gonna do?
That makes sense. Can you plug me in?
I'd be happy to.
Okay. I feel like I didn't really thoroughly, fully exploit my Internet Master privileges.
No, you definitely didn't.
It's a
new concept. I have the feeling that you're gonna have
learning the meta is a big part of this whole process.
I have a feeling that you're gonna be able to give it a shot again.
So we'll see.
But to be honest, I was happy with my play.
Tilt it this way.
Yeah, I was happy with my play towards the end of the night at your place.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say you're playing.
Toph
BenSW.
invited me. Toph graciously invited me to his place. We played some melee.
Played some melee.
Do I have to turn the... Why would I ever do it?
Right.
Just let Spencer do it. He's going to do a better job than me anyway.
I mean,
Where did my phone go?
I mean, you don't have a preview screen, so you can't see what's going on.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I can
play-
eyeball it.
I'm gonna play Cloud9 Fox
Ooh.
in honor of you know who.
That guy.
What's his name?
The young man.
Young man.
The less than adult aged person.
You saw I played. I definitely told you this when I played Fiction, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna play blue? Can I have blue?" I was like, gave him blue, and I was like, "You're blue now. That's my attack."
Ooh.
Oh, I wish I wouldn't have said. Okay.
Oh, I would have been sick if you
C9
won.
versus Twitch.
Call me Papyrus.
Okay. Battlefield.
We're just going to make it happen? We're just going to start it up? Wait, should we strike?
Let's strike. Okay, you know what? You can strike first.
Let me...
It feels better with striking, I think.
God damn it. I hate these 3 stages. Like, I don't even have to... I know what you're going to strike.
Yoshi's FOD and
You
Great
should
Bay.
just strike Battlefield and Dreamland.
Yeah.
You should just start the stage striking and say Battlefield and Dreamland.
I do
You
that.
should say,
I do
you
that.
know what? Like, I
Against
literally
floaties,
don't care.
Against floaties, I do that. I'm like, I'm striking Dreamland and FOD. It doesn't matter what order we go in. Pick one of the other 3.
Because I feel like do you feel like you have an advantage on all 3?
But
Like, which one should I learn how to play? Because FD
these
clearly, like, you play too legit.
So I used to be terrified of you on Yoshi's because of you do wall jump shenanigans, and I feel like when you're playing really fast on that level, it's kind of scary. Also, if I get knocked down on the side platform, you have the knee, which is really good.
All right, so I'm going to try to learn how to play on Yoshi's.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go here.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, right? 'Cause
Unless you want to ban Yoshi's instead of...
Nah, I'll strike Dreamland and Battlefield because that's what I would do at Falcon.
Cool.
In tournament.
All right, so
Okay.
do you want to... You have to warm up?
No,
You're
we're
good to go?
We're gonna go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we don't have L cancel lights on.
Oh no. We don't.
No.
Oh.
I like L cancel lights, but...
I like them too.
Dude, you know
a
Peach
lot.
doesn't really have to L cancel. Like, I messed up trying to L cancel, and I shouldn't have even tried.
Right. That's really funny. That makes sense.
It's like you get your shield when... Because...
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That works out. It's not what I wanted, but
See, this is my beef. Like, I just run around and I get in my shield like a dummy. And then I just end up rolling into the middle of the stage. It's just so bad.
yeah, you got to be on the offense.
So I have to stay out of my shield.
I think you got to be on the offense in this level. Ooh, good smash DI on the jab.
Ooh, missed my turnaround.
Yeah, okay.
I actually empty jumped,
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
and it still hit me.
Okay. Ah, yes. I did weird DI. Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, you're definitely dead. I like that about this stage. Just like
Yeah.
any move.
Oh, good choice actually.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty smart, but
you still roll, so like you're not
Yeah.
out of the woods kind of thing. Oh, I couldn't get that.
living. Oh!
Okay.
That's not what that was supposed to be. What's up, Blur?
Look who it is.
The Crimson...
This is game 1, Blur.
Yeah, man, you got here just in time for
Yeah,
the...
you got it. Oh my God.
Oh, that was such a good angle.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of my success on this level is I'm pushing.
Oh,
onto the,
Jesus.
I'm pushing
Lord.
onto the platforms and then kind of exploiting you trying to come down.
Yeah. I think there's just like basic things where if I really watch my play, I'll probably pick up. Oh my God.
I get it. Yeah.
No tech.
Yeah.
Man. I was actually teching super well against you and Sam.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, I'm teching. Holy crap, how am I doing this?"
Okay.
Oh! We'll take it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Woo! What an up tilt.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
That sucks so much because that was such a big chance for me.
Yeah. Oh. Just spaced. Oh, okay, you went for it. Oh, I like that. Hedge your bets. Yeah, wow, I cannot seem to outspace that back air.
I can't believe I got up air. God damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. 69 power, baby.
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
I got the power. Got the power. Oh! 4B? Come on. You got that 4B? Dog.
Dude, that was actually scary.
Dog.
All right. No bans. Right.
We should do one ban.
Okay.
It's the Scar rule that you get one ban. But the Scar rule is also you can take me back to Yoshi's at any time.
Right, because we struck there.
Or
And
I actually have another sub rule.
Okay, let's hear it.
Say I messed up with the stage strike, right? I picked
up with
Yoshi's. I messed up with the stage strike.
Oh, and you realize
we struck to Yoshi's.
This guy's next level.
I'm just like, yeah, this guy is actually way too good on the stage.
Yeah.
I can say at any point, if you don't counterpick and you say I want to go back to the neutral, I can say restrike.
Oh, interesting. Okay, sure. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's
Because it stops you from being in it. Because everybody's like, oh, what if you struck to the wrong stage at the beginning?
Yeah.
Then they could pick that stage over and over.
And that's exactly what they sound like.
But it's like if you're just going to ban these two anyway, you don't
Yeah.
care. You don't care.
Right, I don't care. Yeah,
because
because I'm gonna.
You're like,
I'm gonna
dog,
strike this too.
please take me to FD.
Yeah,
Please take me to Fountain.
Exactly.
Please.
Yeah. So I'll ban Dreamland.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually literally don't know where to take you. I think you're too
It's
good
one
on
of those two.
Battlefield.
It's either Battlefield or Stadium.
I really like Stadium, but I also hate Stadium.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Toph
Yeah,
won
see,
game
like
one.
sometimes you end up on the side platform there, and I don't know why how you got.
I don't know either. I'm just stuck there. Toph won game one. Blur. You know I can't hear you. I have headsets on. You know what it's
Yeah.
like to commentate, dog. This ain't your first rodeo.
Was it?
I don't think so. It sounded like
He
you
was.
me.
He was asking me.
Don't defend him. Don't defend him, Spencer.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest.
I am honest.
Tournament winner. No tech. But I got lucky. But then I went for something dumb. Yeah, that down air actually had no place. All right, only smart stuff from Scar.
All right. Let's see it. Ooh. Ooh. I appreciate that, Spencer. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Wow. Pretty sick.
Yeah, that could have been really cool because that first knee really set you up for a big, big combo. But I didn't really. Oh, that was so sick. That was just the read.
That was what you did to BenSW, for sure.
Good down tilt. No tech. Oh, you read my jump. That was actually such an obvious jump. God, so much damage. Living?
Oh, you're up there. Okay.
Oh, but I did the same thing. I did the down air again.
Okay, you're out.
That was a mistake. But it would have been so... Oh, no. I landed...
Mr. Tech.
Ah! Well, no, I did the thing where you sometimes you shield on the platform,
Right.
and when you get knocked off, you fall.
And you just tumble.
Yeah, what am I doing up there?
Yeah, so I'm just not. I'm not giving you an opportunity. I just went away.
Oh, that was such a good full jump. No, that's too much damage. That punish was too good. You grabbed. I was thinking like he's not going to grab.
Yeah.
I'm going to hard cover it. I'm going to force him to grab. God damn it.
C9 Fox, baby, let's go.
Yeah, you're playing really well.
Oop. Okay.
Ah, fucking air. Why is it so hard?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, my tech skill sucks, fat one.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm dead. I have my jump?
Yeah, that was nuts. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't have a jump. I couldn't have made it to that if I tried. Oh shit!
Ah! How did any of that happen?
That was weird. First of all, you didn't mean to grab me, I don't think.
I did mean to grab you.
Oh, did you?
I did not mean to back throw you.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
bet.
didn't mean to full shield get hit by your forward smash.
Yeah, that was...
God
that
damn
was
it.
weird.
Well, now I lost.
Stage.
Alright, now I definitely lost.
Same.
Yeah, my tech skill just sucks. You see that double jump?
Yeah, that's the worst.
I don't even know how it came out.
Oh! Straight up.
We'll take that.
The Ata!
Oh, you
You
went for the living.
Oh, wow. You had me. Oops.
That was not even supposed to be a forward throw. I have to get better accuracy with my...
The direction with which you throw.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Dude, Stadium saved you so hard.
As it does.
Are you kidding me? No! This is so dumb.
Oh, wow.
Fuck
oh,
you,
my
Nintendo.
goodness gracious. Oops. Okay.
Ah! I hate everything. I hate everything right now.
Wow. That was nuts. That roll. That's too much. You're doing all this stuff over me. Oops. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That was a hateful taunt.
Felt it. Oh, wow. Alright.
Ah!
I don't know how I...
How could I not get down on the ground and shield before you jabbed again? How could I not get down on the ground and shield? I was holding down an L.
Oh.
All right. Fuck you, dude. Yes!
Well, I went right? Oh my god.
You actually deserve that.
I thought
You
that was-
outplayed
dude, I
the
thought-
shit
I
out of
thought
me.
that was the
No, that
set.
up air was actually so good.
No, I was gonna say that
that up air was... That up B was on purpose.
Okay.
I always reverse that,
That makes
shit.
me feel better about getting hit by it. Oh jeez. That was terrifying. Did I get you?
I think so. Oh, yeah!
Oh my god. That's rough. Oh. But see, that third game you played ground game. You weren't doing all this weird platform stuff. Alright, Peach 1 game.
What's the best stage for Peach, FD?
FD, can you chain grab? Alright.
I actually just want to see when it's not Ben
Yeah.
what you do against down smash, because I literally don't know what good foxes do. You just drill.
Drill's great. I hit by that one.
I like just down smashing.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
No, it's a thing. I don't know what you're doing out there. That was kind
I'm
of...
not sure what I was doing.
It seemed...
I like to float because I feel like I'm invincible.
Yeah.
You know who wouldn't go after me? Ben.
Ben.
thanks.
I think you can. Okay.
I barely made it back.
I stood there. I thought
Get wrecked.
you were gonna roll for sure.
No, because with Peach I have no fear.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Free money.
Did you try to forward air last time? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I tried to forward air like a dummy. I thought I was too cool. Too cool for school.
Yeah. I tried to. Oh my God! Bad of it. Oops. Okay.
That's my strategy. It's just like down smash.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's like you know. All right. Whatever.
Both characters are dumb. Dude, look at my air dodge. Look how good that is.
She is. Such
Are
a
you
good air
kidding
dodge.
me?
She is such a.
Are you
air
kidding me? God damn it. Give Falcon that air dodge. Watch me win a fucking national.
dodge. Yeah.
Just kidding. But I'll do better.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand why when that happens, I lose my jump.
Ooh, you grabbed me.
None of that hard stuff with Falcon.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You just like
You just hit him
hold,
with your
you
butt.
just float, and then you hit him.
Ow.
All right, I did not mean to forward tilt, but that sucks.
Yeah, that does. Suck.
That doesn't happen with
Jab-
Falcon.
Yeah. Floating mains don't like jab up smash. That's what I've learned. Oh.
Sometimes I forward B. Sometimes I think that it's the same as Raptor Boost. It's not. But see, I could just fly. Oh,
What was the sentence?
I was gonna say I could just fly forever.
Okay.
Give me one more.
All right.
Scarmata, one more, dude.
Scarmata.
Dude, and then she like that's super random. I can't like I can't double jump for
What?
hella long.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, down smash is not gonna work. I think that's my idea. All right, this is all bad. All right, god damn it. All right, that was bad too. Okay, I haven't done very much damage yet.
You've done 8. Ah, 22. Ow. That was not a down smash. That was an up smash. Oh, jeez. Oh, there you go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. I tried to down tilt. It wasn't quite there. There you go.
What do I
See,
do
that's what I was
versus,
trying to communicate to Ben is that, like, don't dash dance grab Peach's forward air. It's just too difficult.
It is too difficult.
You can just do a drill instead. Oops. Oh, I missed my cancel or something. Or just wait, you know?
That was a really good weight, actually.
Because if you jab, too, if you're on it, you just...
Oh, if you jab, you're boned.
you know.
I hate forward tilt because I just try to do a quick dash attack. Because why wouldn't I? That move's so good.
Yeah, ow.
Oh god, I'm dead. See, I didn't do that on purpose, but... Am I dead?
I think you're dead.
Why did she die so early?
That wasn't early. It was early
Alright,
for...
it's only 2-0.
Alright,
It's
is
first
this
three.
a three? This is the first 3?
The people want to see my Peach, I know it.
They probably do.
See, but now I didn't lose my jump. Damn it!
Ow.
I'm cheering for Armada next time, dude.
Oh, jeez.
That's right. Oh, and okay, so I have to wiggle out, and then I can
Yeah.
do that.
Ooh, good air dodge. Kinda
See,
rolled
but then,
through.
like, yeah, maybe I should have just stayed in shield.
Alright. I went for that. Ow.
Oh, good DI. BenSW does not know how to DI that, so
Forward throw?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he-
just literally dies. Yeah, you just have to like dash attack, but dash attack kind of sucks.
That's not amazing.
I'm just learning how to float, and
Yeah, it's.
there's
I
bad
can't
consequences.
figure it out. Teach me, man.
I just did. You have to wiggle out.
No.
I almost got you, dude. God damn it! You waited for my shield. Ah!
Oh, okay, we traded.
I don't know if trading is even like a good idea there. This sucks.
Jab up smash.
I hate this matchup. Way easier than Falcon.
Oh. Ah.
Ha!
What's easier than Falcon? Peach Fox.
Yeah, this is
than
easier.
Falcon? Yeah. Probably.
See, but like I can't chase you. That's the thing that sucks.
Right.
Oh wow, you just area of affected me. No, don't shine me. That's not cool. That's not cool. I want to play more melee.
What's up, Blur? All right, well, that's the show tonight. Thanks for tuning in. For the people who asked questions, thank you so much. Maybe if I have some spare time during the week, I'll get to some of the other ones. I gotta go home and get some sleep.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed.
Gotta go to bed. Gotta get some water on me.
Thank you to Spencer
Spencer, thanks a lot.
of twitch.tv
Really
/ Showdown
appreciate that.
Smash for coming here.
Oh, just as a heads up, if you missed Genesis, I have all the VODs uploaded already.
Spencer, you're a god.
All 4 streams, day 1, day 2, day 3.
Woo!
Done.
And they're all on the same YouTube channel. Right?
All on youtube.com/ShowdownGG. The Twitch archives are unfortunately a little incomplete as we had some drops. But other than that, yeah. I think I'm going to start... I think my next thing to do is probably start working on the top 64 videos, but I'm waiting on Ashcon to finish his midterms. Send it to me.
That's
And then I gotta do some stuff.
Sounds kind of Ashcon-y.
Hey man, it's cool. Whatever.
That's a thing. All right. Later, guys.
Ah! Peace.